and welcome back to Riley's on the Road.
We went to stay with family in Cheyenne, Wyoming for 2 weeks for our cousin Jeremy's high school graduation.
Let's see what we did there.
Our drive from Grand Island took about 7 hours. We parked at our grandma's house right outside Cheyenne, Wyoming. We came for our cousin's graduation, but we got to see lots of our other family.
At Papa and Tutu's house, I got new dresses and swimsuits. Aunt Janae dyed my hair, and Papa found some antlers.
One night we ate at Culver's. In the parking lot, there was a Corvette car show.
I went to Kansas for a week to see Granddad and Mimi. I even got it in the newspaper.
One of the reasons we came to Cheyenne was to watch our cousin Jeremy graduate. His graduation was nice, and then we went over to his house for a family gathering. Almost the whole time we were here, it was pretty stormy. On the way to Jeremy's graduation party, there was a tornado warning. We did not see any, but our dad's cousin Daniel saw 2 tornadoes touch down.
On Saturday, we had a party to celebrate Jeremy's graduation. We had delicious dinner and yummy cake. We played some fun games and had a great time. Congrats, Jeremy! Right after the party, we drove 2 hours to our Aunt Chrissy's cabin in the mountains. Dad stayed in Cheyenne to work on the trailer, but Ashley, Anthony, Carter, and Creed came with us. They drove from Grand Island for Jeremy's party and to come to the cabin with us. Christy has lots of ATVs up at the cabin, so we had lots of fun riding through the mountains. We got super muddy, especially if we were riding with our cousin Jason. We had lots of fun.
Gonna be flushing some stuff out of the water heater. Yeah, there's some pretty gross stuff in there. Good thing we're cleaning it out.
As much driving as we do, we get to buy tires more often. The truck got new ones in November, so it was time for the trailer. Preventative maintenance in action will hopefully save us from a blowout down the road. David took Beauty and the Beast to a Blue Beacon truck wash. Did a darn good job quickly for a great price. We will go back.
We drove back to Cheyenne on Monday. Our dad's brother Billy turned 50 2 weeks prior, so when he drove up to Cheyenne, we just knew we had to throw him a surprise birthday party. We made a hack bear a surprise, but I think he just wasn't showing it. We had dinner and carrot cake and played card games.
Happy birthday to you.
This time with family in Wyoming was full of extreme highs and lows. The day after Bill's surprise birthday party, we made the tough decision to let go of our fur babies. Sadie was 17 and Benji was 18. These last couple of months, they battled health issues and we no longer could watch them be in pain. They were the sweetest dogs, and our family was blessed to be loved by them nearly their whole lives. We miss them terribly, but know as inseparable as they were here on Earth, they're now together in heaven waiting for us. We are grateful that Grandma Carol allowed us to lay them to rest on her ranch so we can visit anytime.
We went back up to the cabin on Tuesday with my dad, Grandma, and Nani. We got to go out on the Ranger and Racers again. This time we got really muddy and wet when Jesus took us here. On my dad and my first time through the big puddle, my dad didn't slow down and we got soaked all the way through. It was really fun. Thanks Jason, Daniel, and Aunt Christy for taking us out on these and letting us use them. In the morning we came down from the cabin, we went to the Wyoming State Capitol. It is very beautiful and the first capitol we have been to on this trip that was not under construction. It had finished its remodel a few years before. We watched a short movie about the Capitol, and one fact was that the builders put this spindle of the staircase upside down to show their building was not perfect, that only God is. Then we looked at the House and Senate. I loved their marble top desks. There was beautiful stained glass too. The checkerboard marble on the floor was cool because the black Tennessee marble had fossils in it. When they remodeled the building, they restored the paint to match the original paint from the building. It looks 3D and is very pretty. We thought these statues were cool because they are called the Four Sisters. The oldest is Truth, second is Justice, third is Courage, and the youngest is Hope. All in all, the Wyoming State Capitol building was very nice. On the back of the trailer, Aunt Christy put on Wyoming, Uncle Billy put on Nebraska, and Melina added Iowa to the map.
This week we were absolutely spoiled with going out to meals with Grandma, Aunt Christy, and the Needfelds. Since we started this trip, I get asked every week when we can go to Aunt Christy's cabin. For me, the woods are beautiful and serene. Girls and David, however, are absolute thrill seekers on the ATVs. We were so lucky to get to visit twice this trip through. Thank you, Aunt Christy, for your hospitality.
We had lots of fun hanging out with everyone in Wyoming.
See you next week on Riley's on the Road.
Bye!